Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight we close out Week 7 with a good Monday night matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Los Angeles Rams.
Sam Sloman to kick off for the Rams.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Mayfield to throw it. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Throwing, Mayfield. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block him. They were on him in a hurry.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. First down, it's gone. They'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. From the gun, a give to Henderson. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Tashawn Gibson brought him down. A gain of 3 brings up second down at the Bears' 14-yard line.
On second and a couple. Goff. Battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's brought down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cam Akers, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Rams 7, Bears 0.
Sloman sets to kick it off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy. Oh, you understand the same. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and
and
out. Have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. First down throw from Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 47 yards.
13-yard line.
Tariq Cohen, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Second and 9. Mayfield with a catch made by Hopkins. Mayfield's that one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be third down.
No gain on
pass complete,
brings up third,
but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still, no yardage. Okay.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the Bears.
For the Bears field goal, a 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Bears 3.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Goff now looks to throw. And it's Woods. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough.
Connection made here, Goff to Higbee. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Goff. That's taken in by Henderson. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space. It turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, Goff. They'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run here with Akers. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
To run with Akers. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. The tally there, -2 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Akers. They try and run. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Penalty that puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Now Sam Sloman is on.
A 29-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they push push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Mayfield looks to throw. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Intercepted.
When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Gall. That'll be caught by Cup. And they'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
From the red zone now, Goff. That's complete, right around the 8. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7. They'll run this with Akers. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Number 23.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
At the 6-yard line.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers as the 1st half is winding down. And the Rams add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3.
It's the score. Rams 17. Bears 3. Sam.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. from the shotgun. It's Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Final play of the half, Mayfield. They're firing a deep ball for Kmet. And that will be incomplete. So we've come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On second down, here's Goff. They'll get this one to Cobb, complete. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there, Goff to Cobb, 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes us 2nd and 9. Akers, he cuts it. This is picked up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the...
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Akers. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, gone. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Open is Reynolds. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Josh Reynolds, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Rams 24.
Sloman sets to kick it off.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. From the gun, Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 23 yards on the play. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
A big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And Mayfield just getting the play off. It's caught by OBJ. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
1 more yard.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Mayfield. The connection made. It's Graham. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
It's a pickup.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. It's Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer. And this is up and good. That'll make it a score now of 24-10.
The score, Rams 24. Bears 10.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. On the return is Henderson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a first down throw. Gone. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
The score, Rams 31.
Sloman sets to kick it off.
Made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
10 yards on
options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
At the 35-yard line.
Mayfield now. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this, when I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top of the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Let's rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try to find some targets in the open field downfield. When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Mayfield. Looks for Beckham again. This time he finds him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Mayfield to throw it. Quickly into the hands of Beckham. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Mayfield with it once more. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Micah Kaiser in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
3rd and 15.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Lets this one rip toward Graham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Down left side on the swing pass. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
At the 45-yard line.
Goff on 1st down. Cup complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, here's Goff. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
And able to get a little more breathing room out to the 5-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6 at the 5-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. Mayfield looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
That's good.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad there, lost the football, lost a lot good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Throwing, Mayfield. Finds his target, Beckham. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Fourth down, Mayfield. Incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this defense will take over right at midfield. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, it's gone. Going up top for Cup. This is caught inside the 15. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
At the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. There's Reynolds, he's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Josh Reynolds, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So the LA Rams with a victory here, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Los Angeles, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles